Now please welcome to the podium our salutatorian, Mr. Tyler Player.
Today feels surreal. As I stand before you all, I am both awed and humbled by the measure of the moment. It feels almost overwhelming, facing the end of what seemed like an endless road. So I want to take this first moment to just be grateful, say a few thank yous before I begin. So, thank you to my parents, whose ceaseless support has helped me thrive. Thank you to my friends, who have transformed me into a better person. And thank you to my teachers, who've challenged me every day. I hope I can keep your attention for the next few minutes. If instead your phone is more interesting, watch out, because Mr. Arnold might try and take it. Initially, I didn't know what to say to you all. How do I captivate 1,000 faces? What do I tell you that you haven't heard over and over? Today, I'm supposed to say congratulations, but the whole ceremony is one big congratulations. I can tell you that today is bittersweet. We are leaving behind 4 years of our lives. However, I think you guys know that too. Perhaps I should have just asked ChatGPT to write a speech for me. No, today I'm going to tell you a little story about my stove. Yes, that magical thing you throw food onto comes out tasting good. Well, I wish cooking were that easy. For those of you who don't know me, cooking is a very big hobby of mine. The thing is, I have a love-hate relationship with my stove. This machine does not like to cooperate. It's terribly inconsistent, and it never gives me the same results. I can't even trust its timing. Sometimes it feels like it's intentionally messing with me, and other times it feels like I'm standing there forever, just waiting for water to boil. Yet it's also the instrument of my greatest creations. How would I cook without it? The best of my creativity comes out on that stovetop. Despite all my complaints, it gets cleaned as needed, maintained like every other appliance. That's why I like to compare it to life. Life does not like to do what you want. And unlike a stove, you can't get a new one. That's why we deal with it. It's what we got. Sometimes it feels like life gives us the worst timings, the worst possible outcome. When nothing is heating up, it can be frustrating, it can feel hopeless. Yet, when I want to cook, I control what I can. If I have to wait, then there are vegetables that can be chopped. If the temperature fluctuates, it's time to switch burners. When things go wrong, salvage what you can. People can pivot just like recipes. Like life and cooking, failure is always a great chance to learn. When the stove works for us, it's great. When it fails, we grow ever more resilient. And if all else fails, you can always cook the next day. If there's one takeaway, it's that no one can control life. But that doesn't mean we are helpless. Never let failure stop you. Never let setbacks dishearten you. You are the most creative, talented, and amazing people I know. You are the agents of your lives. It is you who will find a way. Remember this, that stove doesn't turn on unless you want it to. So never stop cooking. Thank you. Now it's my honor to introduce you to our valedictorian, Mrs. Ashley Herrera.